Okay. Um, Good morning, Mr. Leo Marsh. I'm a student of NCCU, and then I have been given a project to come out with an data or with an information about recycling in NCCU. And then it's my pleasure to have you here. And then I would first like to start with asking. I would first like you to tell me about yourself.
Okay, well, my name is Leo Marsh. I'm the Environmental Services Manager at North Carolina Central University. I am, as far as housekeeping and recycling is concerned, I'm over all the academic buildings as far as housekeeping is concerned. We do have, I think it's very important that we have a recycle program on the university. I think it's important for the environment. You know, I took a course 3-4 years ago. I became a certified public manager for the state of North Carolina, and my project was how to create a better carbon footprint for NCCU. So that's how serious I take it.
Thank you. Now, your awareness about a recycling program in NCCU is how well?
I'm sorry?
How well you are aware of NCCU recycling program?
I am very aware of it. As I said, I contact the vendors when things do not get emptied. I have provided you with dates of when recycling containers are emptied. I provide you data of the poundage that we have per year of the different recycling that we have. So I'm very aware of it, and I try to make all of my peers aware of it as well.
Your opinion about whether recycling is important and why?
Well, it's very important because, you know, if the word sustainability is very important to me, because we need to be able to maintain where we are right now. We have one Earth, we have this university, and we need to make sure that we're in compliance not only with the state but with the nation, with everything that's going on.
And okay, and your idea about what makes recycling more relevant and why?
What make it more relevant?
Relevant.
Yeah, well, you know, you see this commercial where they say we drink enough plastic bottles to circle the globe, I think, 3 times or something like that.
Yes.
And the thing about that is, you see that all those plastic water bottles that people are drinking, they're throwing those bottles out, you know, they are not disappearing, they just stay there.
Yes.
And you continue to cause problems. And then, I guess the biggest thing about the recycling, what's relevant about that is that you can use a lot of that plastic to recycle into different products. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna say this, plastic bottles can be used to make carpet called tandas. And it's a lot of things that we can use it for.
Okay, that's good. And then your ideas about what would make recycling at NCCU more appealing?
Well,
So that more students and staff, faculty, visitors will become involved.
we have to provide more information. We have to provide maybe a different container that has information on it. You know, currently we have the big blue recycles in the hallway, recycle bins, and then we have recycle bins in most of the offices. But I don't think we have enough information out there to really catch the eye or catch the attention of the students or the staff.
So you're saying we don't have or we have information?
No, we do not have enough information.
So by saying that, what would be, since you are kind of in charge of recycling activities in NCCU, what would be your opinion? What kind of, like if you had to impose a law or make some amendments into the recycling activities, what would be your step so that everybody follows what they need to follow?
Okay, the first step would be to create a document or plan that people will follow. Then you have to provide that plan to the students, to the staff, and then make it available so even when the guests come in, whether it be on a bulletin board, whether it be on a nice big poster sign, that this is a cycle, and then even put why it's important to North Carolina Central. Why is it important to the earth? Those are steps that I would take, but information is definitely the key.
As one of the higher authorities at NCCU, like you, do you encourage buying recycled products, even though they are pretty costly? You know, the recycled products are pretty costly.
Well, I do. I say, let me just say this: the paper towels, the tissue, and stuff that I use is environmental friendly and stuff.
Okay.
The hand soap that I use is environmental friendly. Most of the cleaning chemicals that we use are environmental friendly chemicals and things of that nature. So yes, I'm very high on the use of recycle.
So even though they are costly, you don't mind?
I do not mind.
Okay, that's good. And then also, so what kind of impact can bring on landfill by practicing this recycle activities, and then how would it bring impact?
Well, and that's a very good question. I'm not sure if I'm qualified to answer, but I would say this, is that if we do our part as far as recycling, the stuff in the ground that's at the recycling thing that will not go away, we are actually running out of space for landfills now.
Yes.
And so we all have to do our part to even make sure we keep that going. So we have to put stuff in there that will dissipate or whatever to keep it going.
So, and then do you know that NCCU will run out of landfill within 25 years?
I'm sorry?
Do you know that NCCU will run out of landfill within 25 years?
I do not know.
That's one of the tragic things.
But I'm hoping that if we do our part, it will prolong that.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you once again for your interview.
Thank you so much.
It was my honor to have you.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Thanks.